Make sure this is on. Hello, hello. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start. Hey friends, welcome to Leveling Up Talks Live Reading Hour. So it's our cozy space to read the MaxUverse book of the month together and turn insight into action. So right now, what we'll do is prepare for the first 25-minute reading sprint. I'll turn on the timer and then we'll take a 5-minute break. Before we start the first sprint, I'm going to read a reflection from the book of the month um, for MaxUverse, a little reflection, and then we'll go ahead and get started. And then during the 5-minute break, I'll go ahead and read another reflection. And right towards the end, I'll read another reflection. So we have something to crunch on while we're here reading together. So again, this is your reading time. Feel free to read any book of your choice. Just because we have a book of the month doesn't mean you have to read that. We just excited to share this with you. So let me make sure I share my screen. So a second. Okay. When, okay. There we go. System audio. Hopefully that works. Okay. Okay. I stream currently on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. So if the audio is not that great, please let me know. So October's book of the month for MaxUverse is Lesson Theory by Mel. Unless you were living under a rock, I'm sure you heard of that book. It's amazing. I listened to the audio 3 months ago, but reading the book is something else. You really realize a lot of those practical steps. So I just wanted to go over, as we launch this book of the month, some key areas, starting with chapter one. So give me a second, let's split up. Okay, this part. Again, quoting from the book, The Lesson Theory by Mel. It says, the more I read Lesson, the more I realized that a lot of what I worried about wasn't worth my time, nor did it deserve my attention. And that wasn't worth energy, it was liberating. The more I said the more I had time for myself. Time to think, time to breathe, time to have fun, time to spend on what mattered to me. Take time to care of myself. I felt at ease, happy, and centered. The impact is undeniable. So that's what I wanted to start today's reading after. I'll go ahead and set the timer, 20 minutes. Feel free to go ahead and start your first reading sprint. I'm also putting on my virtual clock. Okay. Enjoy, guys. And just because we read, feel free to put some information in the chat. If anything inspired or you feel like, oh, I just got something, share that message. We read all of the positive messages in here. So by all means, share that out. I'm going to start reading it again. So if I'm quiet, it doesn't mean that I'm not here. I'm here. Okay. Okay. Well, for those of you just joining, welcome. This is MaxUverse Selling Talks Live Reading Book of the Month edition. So every month we drop Book of the Month, usually around the end of the month. And so this month we are doing The Left Theory by Mel Robbins and other works because that is amazing. I opened up this live with little script. I think the power thing she said in chapter one, I just read it. We're in the middle of our first reading break for 20 minutes. We'll take a break for 5 minutes, but during the 5 minute break, I'll another part of chapter two that I felt really stood out. So again, sharing you all, not just here on YouTube, Facebook, and as well as TikTok. If you join us, just put in the chat where you joined us from, where you're doing from, what book are you currently reading, or if you're reading our book of the month pick, which is La Letter There by my comments. By all means, let us know. just taking a quick pause for anyone who has joined us. Welcome to the MaxUverse Leveling Across live reading our Book of the Month edition because we just dropped the October Book of the Month. And so with this reading, we're reading a few excerpts from the book itself. The Book of the Month is The Lesson Theory by Mel Robbins. As I opened up the slide, I did share the first excerpt from chapter one that I felt that was important and relevant for you to know. And we're currently in the middle of the first 25 hours, 20 minute reading, friend, not hour. Once it's done, do another quick chapter two kind of like script so that we could have something to think of. But I only use this time to accomplish your reading goals. It's the whole intent of this live reading hour. You need to finish your reading goals. You don't have to read read anything you desire. So that's the goal here. So thank you again for those who don't know me. I'm Susan. I am a business owner, level coach, and go-getter. I say that every time I complete a podcast episode. And you don't know me, contact us. I am all socials, MaxUverse.com, MaxUverse Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. And just come check us out. So you'll see everything there. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little bit of time together as we accomplish our reading. So they 12, about 13 minutes, and we'll take a quick 5 minute time of the little excerpt from chapter 2. Take a little pause. Yeah, 10 minutes, 20 minutes eating rent. Okay, for those of you who joined, welcome to Reverse Selling Across Live Read Our Book of the Month edition. We already said our pick, which is The Let Theory by Mel Robbins. And on since I reviewed our go ahead and this excerpt from the book itself. I opened this live with reading excerpt from chapter one, something I think was really important, really vital to kind of chew on. But they always pick their own book of their own book for this time together. And in fact, I think I might end the live a little earlier for TikTok because TikTok doesn't like to see idleness going on. So if I am reading, they think I'm just here doing nothing. But the intent is to accomplish some reading goals. So just letting you know that I'm reading with TikTok soon, but we'll keep it going at the Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Anybody's interested in joining that, I'll provide my link so that you can join me on the other platforms. It's so strict. Okay, give it a minute. Okay, I just put it in the links for YouTube and Facebook Lives. Feel free to subscribe. We don't need to do reading hours Thursday. We do Sunday, Saturday, productivity hours. So we take that opportunity to kind of have a chill way of connecting together, taking care of these last lingering tasks. So, such as organizing your calendar, blocking out your calendar, creating to-do list for the week. I like to update my calendar, so like taking your mail. So you get mail like I do. It's excessive. So I like to clear up the path of mail and put some stuff for shredding, and some clearing up the desk. Another way of starting my week on a positive note. So join us on those Sunday reset live activity hours every Sunday at 6 p.m. We will have on 6 p.m. this week. So I can send over. I think I'll do one here in TikTok. And but for these live reading hours, this probably will be my last one on TikTok because apparently they don't like idleness. I'm reading, okay? And this is space for me to read and for you all to read, for us to read together. So there you go. Okay. 6 more minutes. So I'm gonna finish up this real quick and then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. At least TikTok first. Don't go anywhere. You got Facebook or YouTube has but it'll be nice to kind of remember about the TikTok with a little bit of a book for chapter 2. So give me a few minutes. Yeah, sure you guys can see the time. The minutes on. Okay, take us. Okay, for those of you who have recently joined, welcome to MaxUverse Leveling Talks live reading hour. This time it's set to be live on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. It's really a space for anyone who are wishing to accomplish some reading goals, but unfortunately for TikTok, anything that is idle. So if I'm dancing around here in front of you, that's from the this edition of Live Reading Hour every Thursdays at 6 p.m. But this today is special because usually around this time, this was last week of the month. We dropped our book of the month at Max First. And so for the October book of the month, it is Let Theory by Ryan. I already listened to the audio version. I felt confident. And so reading the book was kind of fun. So I opened up this Bible, reading next from chapter one, which I thought was super important for relevant you all know. And currently we were first spent the reading time together, and it's just about to wrap up. So that means that in a minute or so, we'll start our first 5 minute break. But you with that break, that means you could go ahead and share an excerpt from the two. So and because I am live YouTube, Facebook, and on TikTok. But for TikTok, you're going to end this one a little short, only because with TikTok, you don't really care about people being idle. So I'm reading, I'm idle. So I can't dance when I'm reading. So I'll enter. Do join us for a live reset Sunday productivity hour. I will schedule those. I do talk a little bit with those. It's not going to be quiet. It will be more of a connect space for anyone looking to take care of some lingering tasks, such as going through your media, doing your calendar blocking, updating your planner. I like updating my physical planner, have it here, and my digital planner. So there's a time. I'm going to stop that. Really awesome. Yes, start. All right. So that I cue to read another excerpt from The Let Theory by Will Now Robbins. So over to her. And this is the section I'm going to read to you guys. So it says, the Let Theory isn't just a mindset hack. It's rooted in ancient philosophies and psychological concepts that have guided for centuries. If you're familiar with Taoism, I love Taoism, by the way, Buddhism, the detachment theory, acceptance, that's another book reading way, you'll recognize that the being applies these teachings and turns them into practical everyday tool for improving the relationship and maintaining personal power. In Stoicism, the focus is on controlling your thoughts and actions, not the thoughts or actions of others. This philosophy aligns perfectly with the lesson, which is about consciously allowing others their choices and live their lives without the need to manage or influence their behavior. By practicing let them and let me find the first principle of stoicism, focus on yourself because that's where your true power lies. So I want to real well. And so for our TikTok viewers, thank you so much. I'm going to end it short with you guys because as I'm reading, TikTok doesn't like it says I reading, I am not. I can't read and dance at the same time. Just can't do it. So thank you all for my always joining us for Sunday high productivity hour and 6 p.m. So I will set up the schedule so that you will see it just subscribe and you will start it. Take care. Thank you. And for our YouTube viewers and Facebook viewers who have just joined us, welcome. I just ended a live stream with TikTok because we just completed our first 25-minute stint or sprint, reading sprint. So if you just joined us, welcome to our MaxUverse Leveling Up Talks live reading hour. This is just a space for anyone wishing to accomplish your reading goals and still feel connected and feel like you're not doing it alone. I'm right here with you. This today's edition is a little special because I am also going over the MaxUverse Book of the Month pick. And so I'm reading in between some excerpts from the book itself. So, like I said in my beginning opening, unless you were living under a rock, you've probably heard of the Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. Mel Robbins is everywhere. She has an amazing podcast. We can't compare. We surely try to get to that level, but we can't compare to that. But anyways, welcome. And so you joined us. We're about to end our 5-minute break. I just read another excerpt of chapter 2, and we'll continue on with our reading. So once that time passes, I don't know if you guys could see it. There it is right there. Then we'll start our next 25-minute sprint. And then after that, I'll read the last excerpt from chapter 3 of the Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins, which is MaxUverse Book of the Month. And if you're interested in picking up that read, come visit us at MaxUverse.com. Again, this is Thursday live reading hour, which is really a connected time for those who wants to be part of a community and wants to accomplish your reading goals and also feel like you're not doing it alone. I'm right here with you. All right. Perfect. So we have 30 seconds on the clock. We'll go ahead and cue it up. And in fact, if you're on YouTube, I'm going to put up my little, there it goes, right there. Perfect. That's going to go off and it's going to be very loud. So I'm going to pick it up now. Yep, here we go. Okay, that's good. And so now I will start the next 25-minute sprint reading sprint number 2. I know I keep repeating myself, but that's what it is. Okay. Anyone who's joined us on Facebook, welcome. We just started sprint number 2 of our live reading hour with MaxUverse. So thanks for joining. Grab your book. It doesn't need to be our book of the month. We just made this reading live edition a little different because we wanted to announce our book of the month pick. And so with that, I was reading a few of the excerpts from chapters 1 and 2, and then I'll do a final excerpt, chapter 3, to kind of wrap up our reading. But by all means, don't let me disturb you. This is your reading time, and so it could be any book of your choice. By all means, it's all about accomplishing your reading goals. So hopefully you have something entertaining for yourself to read. And feel free to put in the chat where you're viewing from and what book you're reading. By all means. Okay. I was just a little bit more chatty today because I was also on TikTok, and TikTok has all other requirements for you to go live, which means I had to read and dance at the same time. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. This is a reading hour. Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but I'm here, guys. I hope you enjoy your little bit of reading. Let me put on some nice, lofty Afro beats jazz music. That's my kind of music right there. For reading, yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna put that on. It's so great for. Here we go. It's good. It's good even for reading. Okay. And I'm right here, guys. So feel free to put where are you viewing from and what book are you reading. Oh, hi, Melissa. Welcome. Okay, wow. Where's okay, okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. You marry how to be a triangle. Okay. Why does that sound so intriguing to me? Can you let me know if you start how to read the triangle? Seriously, let me know. That just sounds intriguing to me. I hope it's good. I hope it doesn't bore you so you can't listen today. Hope you're good. Hi, Bailey. It's okay. No worries. Welcome, welcome. We are in our last 25-minute reading sprint. We got a good 18 minutes. And I am doing a special edition because, as you know, I did the book of the month drop for today. So with that, I actually started off the reading hour with an excerpt from the book of the month, which is the lesson series by Mel Robbins. I read off a good excerpt from chapter 1. And then during our break, I read off another excerpt from chapter 2. And then once we're done with this, whatever, sprint number 2, then I'll read the last excerpt from chapter 3. So I just figured I'd give you guys some goodies in case you're considering reading. And if you want to check out that read and amazing other reads, definitely come check out MaxUverse.com. That's MaxUverse.com. And or you could just go to our profile and you'll see all of the links there. So but right now, it's all about connected readings. So if you have a book, it doesn't have to be the lesson theory, although I do recommend it. Feel free to just go ahead and pick up whatever book you are wishing to accomplish your reading goals with and read that. I put on some. You love that book. I actually listened to the audio. What was it like? 3 months ago now? It's been stuck in my head. And to be honest with you, picking up the book, it's like a little jam. You listen to the audio, and I think I get so caught up with the face. And I'm like, yeah, no, keep telling me. When you read the book, like you picking up the book and she's literally giving you the tip, it just lands a little bit. So I do recommend both. I love her voice. If you want to go ahead and listen to the audio, listen to the book. Oh, Melissa, okay. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, absolutely. You already trust the author. Lily sings and stick to it, and I hope that it's a good one. So, as long as you're happy, reader, that's all that matters. Awesome. But do keep me posted. I know her podcast, Mel Robbins' podcast is so good. Like, I have it now. It's like, subscribe, alert, everything. Anytime she drops one, and I can just listen to it in the background. She's one of those voices you kind of want to listen to because it's like, feels gentle enough for it to be like, okay, I get it. So anyways, the African chill fluffy music in the background, so it's too loud. Lower my volume. Maybe I need to. Let me know. This is so cute. And I am currently I am not streaming on TikTok. I did that earlier. Oh, I know. I'm thinking about doing that. I have to look into that, Billy. I will definitely look into that. I think I have enough episodes now from my podcast to be able to be on other streaming podcast services like Spotify. So you're right. I need to look into that. I'm going to put it on my list for Sunday Reset Productivity Hour, right? Just put that on my little list for sure. So anyway, I was chatting earlier a lot because I was on TikTok doing the live productivity hour, not the live reading hour. And then I got a little warning from TikTok that said I was idle. And so do they expect me to read and dance at the same time? I mean, reading and dancing. So I guess with the live reading hour, TikTok is not the platform to use. I have to stick with my Facebook, and I love Facebook. I love my YouTube. So I'll stick with Facebook and YouTube for the reading part, and then do the Sunday live productivity hours with TikTok for you guys. Apparently, they want me to read and dance. So when they saw me reading like this, they're like, "Oh, you're idle. That's a violation." okay, I'm not interested in violations. So I said goodbye. Nice try, but goodbye. We're not doing that. And I'll see you Sunday. So I sent them the link for Sunday stuff. Hopefully, you guys could join someday and they could. Welcome, welcome. If you're joining us on YouTube, by all means, welcome to our Thursday live reading hour. This is a special book review because at MaxUverse we drop our book of the month pick. Usually this time of the month, which is typically the last week of every month, we've already announced, kind of agreed upon book, and our book of the month is Legendary by Melba. So I listened to the audio version of her book 3 months ago, and it just sticks to me. And so our October book of the month is going to be Mel Robbins, The Lesson Theory at MaxUverse.com. This is a live reading hour, so the only thing that's a little different about our live reading hour today is that I'm reading a few excerpts from her book as we went on through our reading sprints. So right now we're in reading sprint number 2. And so with reading sprint number 2, once that ends, I'll wrap it up with our excerpt number 3 from her book, which is from chapter 3 actually. And then something for you guys to munch on and take with you. Great. So thanks for joining. But really, the goal is for you guys to have this time, this space, to have connected reading time. So, for those of you wishing to accomplish your reading goals, you have me to join you along with you. So, don't feel alone. Yeah, no, I got a few alerts, Bailey. I kept Xing out of my TikTok alert. Came back again. Oh, you're idle. You need to show up product. You need to do something. You need to wiggle. I did do a whole song and dance. Maybe because I was doing it out of my business. I don't know. It was very strange. So maybe because folks who are doing it from their personal TikTok, is that a business thing? I don't know. Yeah, I got 3 warnings. And so I said goodbye. I don't need violation. Oh, good, guys. So we're reading. We got about 11 minutes left. I think it's hard. We have 11 minutes. No, let's look at it. 11 minutes left. Thank you guys for all the tips and stuff. The last timer. Yeah, 11 minutes. welcome. If you join us on YouTube, this is our MaxUverse Thursday live reading hour special book review. We just dropped our book of the month today. Every month we drop our new book of the month. So for October, we selected The Leopard Theory by Mark Robbins. So I opened up today's live reading excerpt from chapter one of her book, and then I also read out another excerpt from chapter two during our 5 minute break. And we're currently in our second reading sprint. That is why you see a little timer. So we have about 7 minutes left in our second reading sprint. These are meant to be connected, quiet, but feel free to put in the chat where you're joining us and what book are you currently reading. That's what it's all about. We do these every Thursday and Sunday. We have a 6 p.m. Sunday Reset live productivity hour as well. So as long as it does you good, your soul, your mind, your body, that's what we're about at MaxUverse. So for Sundays, if you have any lingering tasks you're wishing to get done, accomplished, and you feel like, you know what, I'll get it done, but I don't want to do it alone, come join us because we're doing stuff too. I do mail. I do a stack of mail. You can ask my folks here at Facebook. They watch me clear up a stack of mail every week. I also do some calendar management, so I update my planner, the physical planner, and my digital planner. That's like every week. So if you're having any lingering tasks you wish to complete, or you clear up your desk, whatever it is, feel free to join us. So you don't feel alone. You feel like, you know what? I can start off my week strong because I did something. I did something that counts, a little something that counts to start off your week. So there we have it. We have 6 minutes left, and so I was quiet, but not to ignore you because this is our live reading hour. And so for anyone wishing to accomplish the reading goal, you're welcome. And for those of you curious what that music is called, it is called chill Afrobeats mixed Lofi music. I love listening to Lofi music, whether it's our live reading hour or our Sunday reset live productivity hour. It gets you there. It gets you like really focused, you know. And if it's too distracting for you, by all means, put me on mute. But yeah, it's so good. Reading can make you thirsty. Yes. Move this out of the way because we don't need that timer anymore. So Bailey, did Angie tell you that I'm taking a little road trip? I don't think he knows either. So it doesn't matter. It's a little road trip down south, a little time away. But I'll be back on time for the Sunday reset at 2 hour. See, I'm committed. Let's see. Friday's not. Melissa, are you going to join us for the no pressure for the Sunday reset live productivity hour every Sunday at 6? Come join us. You do anything. I guess I literally do mail. Not fun, but at least it'll clear up some of the mail. I had a lady from YouTube who did it as well. It was so nice, and she posted about it. And others would do the planners. So if you have any tasks you want to update the week or goals you want to put down, that is perfect time for that. No pressure. Do what you want. But it is there. I am always on 6 p.m. So it looks like we are winding it down. I'm going to bring over the lesson theory. So I'm going to read the last excerpt I identified in chapter 3. Let's take a look. Give me 1 second. Just a little something to take with you. Here we go. And so, as you know, Mel Robbins did thorough research for her book. She consulted with expert doctors, neurologists, everyone you could think of that is an expert in to help her really have her audience understand the let them theory. So, in chapter 3, there's a section here that states, according to Dr. Aditi, 7 out of 10 people are currently living in a chronic state of stress. That doesn't sound good. I used to be one of them. When you live in a state of chronic stress, you are locked in a constant state of fight or flight. Your amygdala is humming in the background, always on. Dr. Didi told me that. Second, guys. Let me just silence that one. There we go. Okay. It says, Dr. Diti told me that when you're stressed out, you not only feel like you're in survival mode, but from a neurological standpoint, your brain is actually in survival mode. Your goals, your dreams, your best self, your ability to be patient and non reactive, it all goes right out the window. So, which is why you must solve this problem and stop allowing other people to create unnecessary stress in your life. Say that again, right? Say it again. There's too much at stake. You deserve to live a good life, but you'll never be able to if you're always in survivor mode. You never get that project done this weekend if you keep procrastinating because of stress. You never you need to have more fun, but you won't allow yourself to have it if you can't disconnect from work. That is so true. So here, let me just wrap it up here. You should be more present and connected to your spouse, but you will never be if you're constantly stressed. The life you've always wanted is right in front of you, but you will never reach it if your inner critic is constantly telling you not to. Stress is a major problem and it's time to deal with it. So good on her. I love it. I think I want to continue with our live reading hours just to read a few excerpts, as long as you guys don't mind, from her book for next Thursday as well, just to share some goodies with you. Even if you read it, it's nice to go back and kind of like look at those things and remind ourselves that, hey, stress is real, okay? And if we don't manage it as best we can, it could break us down, and we don't want that. And as you know, my business, MaxUverse, is all about lifting people, uplifting yourself, focusing on your goals and achievements. And you don't have to do it alone. You have us with community. So again, if you're curious of learning more about us at Leveling Up Talks or even maxuverse.com, come check us out. We're at the profile. You'll see all my information there. We do this every week. And so thank you for joining us for this special edition of Live Reading Hour with Leveling Up Talks presented by MaxUverse.com. Thank you all. And I'll see you Sunday, hopefully Sunday. But if not, I'll see you next Thursday for sure. Okay. Without the shenanigans of the TikTok stuff that happened earlier, we'll be good this time. It'll be just strictly Facebook, YouTube. But I love you guys. Thank you for joining me, and I'll take care. Um, I know, right? Reading it out loud sounds great, doesn't it? Thank you, guys. Take care, Melissa. You're amazing. Keep going and keep us posted. Have a good night. Have a good night, Bailey. Thank you. Good night, guys. Thank you. I don't know if you put some messages on here, but thank you either way. I don't see them, they're not showing. But it's okay. Thank you for joining us for the Thursday live reading hour. And I'll see you hopefully Sunday, if not next Thursday. Take care. Bye.